Everything fixed here. Where'd it go? There it is. Where'd it go? There it is. Now I've got everything muted every place. Just me and one other person right now. I'm gonna redo my coffee cup, and we'll sit here and see who gets up early this morning. See who comes in to chat a minute. I'll be right back. Not gonna be far. I'm back. I already had half a cup. I just decided I'd fix that and warm up my cup. Well, looky here. Y'all are early birds too. I sure do like my early birds. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, guess who, Nancy? There's already, looks like 6 of you in here early this morning. I think these are the first words I've talked this morning, so my voice ain't even got cleared up. Good morning, Rowena. And Donna says good morning to Nancy. 7 of us in here. Y'all got your drink this morning? And I pinned the link for whoever wants to come up and chat. 5:33 a.m. here in North Central Arkansas this morning. Not yet. I'm on my second cup. Well, the first one only drank half of it before I actually poured it back in the pot and warmed it up. When it's just me and Terry drinking the coffee here, sometimes if it gets cold, I'll pour it back in the pot and warm it up and pour it back out again. So that's what I've done with this cup. And it's my big cup. I'm a big cup this morning. I don't have much to talk about. I did put the binding on this quilt that I put on the quilt machine yesterday. So what I'm going to work on that little binding, get it stitched down by hand. If I don't lose my needle, you guys know how I am about needles. Donna's dog got her up again, so she's working on her first cup of coffee. Well, and that I've done that before, but when the pot's still on, it's like early this morning, I can just pour it back in there and warm it up. But then during the day, I've warmed them up in the microwave, and then forget I warmed them up, and then later on I'd find that cup in the microwave. And then sometimes if I walk around the yard and take my coffee cup out, a day or two later, I'll remember I left my coffee cup out in the yard. I'm a mess with my coffee cups. Got my quilt every which way here. I need to find where I left my needle last night. It's here somewhere. I think it's right here. I do drink my coffee black, and I don't know why, but I drink it black. I used to never drink coffee, and several years ago when we started doing this poultry farming, and you have to wake the chickens up, then me and Terry both started drinking coffee. So now we get up every morning and have coffee. Well, shoot, I can't find my needle. Scooted it over to set the computer down. Here it is. I found it. You have to sweeten it up. Mine just black. I guess that's the reason I can pour it back into the pot, because it didn't have anything. Oh, something just fell off, didn't it? I saw that behind me only fall off. I'm going back to working on them too. So here's where I am, and there's my needle where I left it last night. So while we chat, I'll make a few stitches this morning. Got a couple more I want to take up to the quilt machine and see if I can't get them quilted for too long. Got y'all know I have lots of projects started. Need to finish one every once in a while, don't I? Oh, I haven't went to see what the specials was someplace this morning on fabrics and stuff like that. Guess who, Nancy? I remember Mom would have a little coffee with her sugar and cream. Yeah, and my mama, she makes real weak coffee and then has to put the cream and sugar in it. I like mine pretty strong and black, the way I like mine. I like to be able to taste the coffee. Well, I don't know. Nothing to talk to you guys about. It's going to be a quiet morning here. Sound like your son? I've sewed the binding on, but I still haven't. I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't want to throw my quilt over there on top of that coffee cup, because I've got it scooted over there. Don't want coffee on it. I went to a lot of trouble on this quilt. Yeah, I bought some fabric yesterday. I ordered it online to make another one of them steps to the altar. I kind of want to make some more of them and maybe have a couple of them for my little granddaughter someday. So I need to make 2 more of them. And I bought some pretty fabrics. I'll have to show them to you when they get here. The thread's getting short. Have to tie it off in a minute and rethread that needle. Tilt that down just a little. Well, thought I'd just tilt it down where you could see what I was working on. If it gets quiet, you just watch my fingers move. How many do I have in progress? I don't know. Too many to count. And I've started some that I don't know if I'll ever finish, but they're still here. Mama's coffee was like river bark coffee. It was so strong her spoon would stand up in the cup. Mine's just pretty black. But I don't think that coffee's as strong as it used to be. I usually buy just Folgers coffees, the one I buy, and I'll get if they have it, I'll get the dark roast or whatever. But I don't think it's as like it used to be. I think they've started making it weaker. Good morning, Susan. Why don't you come up and talk to me? Just me and you chat for a few minutes. I don't think it is. Well, I'm gonna have to tie off in a minute. Don't want to wait till that thread's too short. I can't make my knots. And my husband's still in bed this morning. I'll just let him get up when he wants to. And I won't wake him up talking because he don't hear real good, so he won't hear me down the hallway and in the bedroom, and even the fan on, so he won't hear me talking, so I won't wake him up. My big scissors. Another piece of thread. I stuck that needle in there. It is hard to see after I stick it in there just to hold it for me for a minute. All right, give me some light here. And I've got needle threaders, but I try not to have to get them. Every once in a while I have to, but sometimes I can see to thread it. Sometimes I can't. Nancy's dog and terrier snoring this morning. I've done let my little dog out, and she's come back in. She's went to sleep someplace. And my husband's name is Terry too, so he's back there. I don't think he's snoring, but he's still asleep. He had an alarm clock set early this morning. I guess he thought he was going to go help the son with up the chicken houses, but the alarm clock went off, and he didn't. I guess he didn't hear it because he never did turn it off. And I finally kicked him, and then he heard it and turned it off. Oh, there.
Hello.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how long you've been there. So.
Oh, half an hour.
Oh.
What you sewing on?
I'm stitching the binding by hand on this one that I quilted yesterday. So if you watched any of those videos yesterday, you saw me quilting on it on the machine.
I did see that.
It's that one, and I got busy last night and cut the binding, and I've got it sewed on there, and I'm sewing it by hand.
That's a pretty quilt.
I think it is. I think it turned out pretty.
Mm-hmm. Where's everybody at? Still in bed?
I think so. We're early this morning.
It's only 4:07.
Well, here it's 5. Well, I started at 5:30. One time I started.
Yeah, I saw you.
Which I think that's kind of early.
Nah, it's not early. Yeah.
Oh.
Lots of other people are in here chatting.
There are. There's a few in here. We don't get a whole lot come by in the mornings, but we get a few. We get enough. Yeah. Don't have to be a big crowd to still enjoy chatting.
No. Julie might pop on. She usually does.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to see Sheila yesterday.
It was, and she was back up on Peggy Lynn's last night.
I didn't watch it last night.
Oh, and there's old Wilkes. He's up
early. There.
Yeah, Yeah, we've been talking about coffee this morning.
Yeah, I got mine. Yep.
Mine's black and strong. How's yours again? Do you put
White cream and sugar. White cream.
Everybody's got to be different. Some people don't even want coffee.
I guess the next thing we have to have coffee and donuts.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't have no donuts
I
though.
don't either. I don't have any either.
I've got cookies in the freezer. Sometimes if I make too many cookies, I'll just put them in the freezer, and then you can take them out. And well, Millie knows that I keep cookies in the freezer, so she'll go there and want to pull out the drawer and get her a cookie. But
yeah, grandkids know where everything's at.
They do. Yeah, they sure do. Susan's got.
When we bought our last refrigerator, we were looking at refrigerators, and my husband said, I'm going to get one with the freezer in the bottom so the grandkids can get their own ice cream.
And for years I didn't think I would like that, but I like it now that I'm like that.
I do. I like it.
Because the last one I had was one of them side by sides, and I couldn't get nothing in there. I didn't like it. But then, of course, when you get it, you got to keep it till it goes out. You can't change, or I can't. So.
My sisters had those, and I've been to their house, and I don't care for them. I just
nothing fits.
Try to get a big dish or a bowl in there, and it
work.
Oh, Wilkes County boys got John Wayne coffee. Never heard of John Wayne coffee.
No. He was talking about that someplace the other day. I don't know if it was on this live or not. Somebody else says he was talking about John Wayne coffee.
Yeah. I think he was yesterday. I saw that.
I can't remember where I see what sometimes.
So, how many more quotes you got to finish? You got some started, some not. Blocks aren't put together, and
I don't know. There's so many of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, not over half a dozen or so, but there's a few.
I have a few too.
I was tickled to finally get up to that other house and get this one quilted.
Yeah.
Then it come up a thunderstorm yesterday and rain, so it was a little bit cooler for a while yesterday. It was just a pretty good day. But I guess it was just a thunderstorm, but a little tornado went through down where the school's at here, and there's no power down at school today, so school's not on. And
really?
Tomorrow, yeah. There was never any warning or nothing. It was just a wind come through, blew across the interstate. I-40 goes pretty close through here, blew a semi over, and there was trees down.
Oh.
Not a big one, but it blew power lines and all that stuff. So
we're supposed to get rain today and tomorrow. And then it's supposed to cool off back in the 70s.
Okay. I think we're going to be back up in the 90s again. Tomorrow it's going to be hot tomorrow.
Yeah, it was 90. I think 90 yesterday. It's supposed to be to 90 today too. Mom says it's not John Wayne. It's Clint Eastwood coffee.
Oh. What quilting design are you going to put on the panel that's got dark on it?
You quilted all over, right? From edge to edge?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Because I've never learned to use them rulers and stuff to do it the other way.
Yeah.
Someday I might, because I have them, but I just follow that pantograph now.
Yeah, that's nice.
What you do? Is that what you do on yours, or are you?
No, it's all free motion.
All right.
Yeah. Still learning.
Mm-hmm. Says you fixed it too strong. That's probably what my mama would say about my coffee, because she makes the weakest coffee. If you go to her house, it's like drinking hot water. So.
Colored water.
And you don't want it too strong, but you want to at least have a little bit of coffee flavor.
Coffee.
Oh.
My dad always made it strong. He liked strong black coffee.
Oh, she's talking about the farm pedal with the barn and the animals. Okay. I've ordered a new pantograph, that one that Sheila showed us one night. I've ordered that. It's not here yet with the chickens and stuff on it. I ordered it. So I won't quilt it till it gets here. And then I think it was back ordered because I ordered it from that place she said. But it'll come, and that the quilt's a long way from being put together. But I'm anxious to get started on it though.
He's funny. My coffee will make your ears wiggle.
That is funny. That's a pretty good one. Ears wiggle. I have to remember that. Good morning, Vicki Wells. Still dark in California though.
Still dark here.
I'm amazed that you're here every morning, Vicki, because you get up early. Mm-hmm. We think we're early, and you're up before us.
I got up at 5 this morning. So.
Well, I guess, yeah. So you was up before me. If I was up at, yeah, that would be
5 our time. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Randy's here. Good morning, Randy.
Was he here? Oh, yeah.
Where you at this morning, Randy? You up and on the road yet? And yes, that label that Peggy's mama made. You see that too, Rowena, last night? That label that Peggy had that she showed?
I didn't get to finish all of hers. I know I didn't see that part.
Her mama embroidered a label for the chicken coop swap thing. It was cute to go down in the corner of it on the back, I guess. You can put it wherever you want to. I'm not putting the barn on the back. That barn's going on mine. Right in the middle of it.
Yeah. That's special. Yeah.
It is.
He said keep it down. He's trying to sleep.
Oh. It's time to get up. Let's all holler, wake up, Randy.
Flint, Michigan.
Oh, all right. You're way up north.
Yep. I could never be a truck driver. I don't like to travel that much.
I don't either. Wouldn't be for me. Like we talked the other day, when it comes nighttime, I want to be home for sure at nighttime.
Yeah. No place like your own bed.
Mm-hmm. Vicky's getting breakfast ready. Oh, and Sharon Jay's been away traveling, so she's missed them.
She's traveling.
You've missed a lot of lives then, a lot of everything, and a lot of nothing. But depends on how you look at it.
There's always the replay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, home sweet home. There's another one that has a Terry. She said she woke up at 4:03, went back to sleep. Terry woke me back up at 5, so that is why I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, my Terry's still asleep.
My husband's sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
We watch the news a little bit. There's nothing ever good on the news.
No.
She decorated her door for the fall. I got all my fall stuff out.
I don't do much decorating. I just have to decorate around my clutters.
My mom always did. She decorated for everything.
Family reunion in Iowa.
Wow.
We are early birds now.
It's a depressing way to. Oh, a depressing way to start the day.
Depressing way to start the day. Oh, but with the news. Maybe she misses
Oh
you
yeah,
watching the
yeah,
news.
that's true.
Yeah, sometimes we have to
Gotta figure out what they're saying.
figure out which comment. Yeah, it is. It's a depressing way to start the day. If that's what she meant, I bet it is.
It is. She said the news.
The
Yeah,
news, yeah.
yeah. I just watch to see what the weather's going to be.
Mm-hmm. And Vicky's having a challenge for her on her channel. I don't participate in a lot of them challenges. They're just kind of hard for me because well, you guys know I just do what I want to do. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's easier not to commit myself to do something that I might not get done.
That was the first block swap I've ever done.
That was the first one I've done, but I enjoyed it.
I did too.
Well, it's going to be a little while before we do another one, but maybe we will someday.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one where you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got other things to catch up on, get rid of, clean out.
And it didn't go on so long. I mean, just a couple of months there to get the blocks made it go by fast. Because I'd hate to be waiting months and months for the blocks.
It went by fast, and it was fun to get the mail every day and see if you got a block. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll get a bunch, Vicky, that'll participate, but I'm just not a challenge person. I just don't commit to doing things.
Yeah.
I had that company send me that free diamond art thing, and I'm supposed to do a video on it. And I don't want to because I'm not a diamond art fan. I mean, since I've got that and did just 4 or 5 little diamonds, it's just not for me.
Somebody sent it to you just to do it.
Yes, a company. I forgot the name, but I'm supposed to do a video for them to kind of advertise it. But that stuff's not for me. I mean, I want to be doing this, not picking out the little diamonds and sticking them on the thing.
Our granddaughter does that diamond art. She loves it.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe I could get the grandsons to do it for me. So I'm thinking.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I know it's going to be cute little pictures and stuff, but it's going to take up my sewing time.
That's not my thing. So
I don't know what I was thinking when I told them I'd do that, but I'll do them a video. I just hadn't done it yet.
Yeah.
And I won't tell them that I just hate this, can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's way with at church sometimes, they'll say, I used to bake cakes and stuff. We need a cake for anniversaries. We need a cake for this. And I was still working at the time. And it's like, I can't. I finally said, no, I can't do it anymore.
Susan's still short 5 blocks. I need to count mine, but I'm not.
I'm short 3.
But I don't think I like very many more. But even if I didn't get them, I've still got enough to make a pretty swap.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I got any blocks that were the same pattern or anything.
I don't think so.
I don't know when I'll get mine together. I don't have any backing for it. I don't know what kind of backing. I don't even know what kind of sashing I want to put in between yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to use that yellow sashing, and I don't have a backing yet, but I may, when I get it put together, take it down to my local quilt shop and just see what goes with it. Got the old man up listening for sure. Your old man's listening to the ladies chat. Good morning, 96 gal.
Never seen her before.
And she's one of Vicky's friends, is who she
Okay.
is. I do know that. Yeah. So good morning. So she's came in through Vicky.
I did see that Francis was on Peggy's last night,
Mm-hmm.
and Julie.
Julie. And I went up there after, well, everybody had went down, and I went up there for a little bit to kind of toward the end, but
Yeah, I didn't get to finish watching it. I think we'll have Nancy's blocks by the end of the week.
we are doing well. We've all got up and got our coffee, 96 gal.
Yeah.
John Wayne coffee and Clint Eastwood coffee. Yeah, Nancy went up on Peg. You might have seen it. Went up on Peggy's to tell why she sent those blocks to.
No, I didn't see that either.
And I never did really quite understand it, but anyway.
She sent the blocks to Peggy for Peggy to send them to everybody.
She sent them to Mona.
Oh, Mona was right. That was
Yeah. So,
she sent them to Mona for Mona to send to everybody.
get out. Yeah.
That's different.
And you guys, I know 96 and Vicky, you guys drop right hand to drop your channel. Yes, see, looky there. 96 is Vicky Wells' bestie.
I'm having a Hawaiian punch. Oh, okay.
All right. No coffee. We're having our beverages then. We'll have to. Yeah, maybe I'll have to change the title. Come have beverages. So
Get your favorite drink or whatever it is.
Yes, 96 gal follows Vicky.
I woke up before 3 this morning for some reason. It's 5 now.
Oh, 96 gal was here before Vicky. Oh,
I guess Sandra is still snoring. You like Sandra.
Yeah. Yeah, she's way over in Washington, so it's a different.
I haven't seen her for a while.
But Vicky's in California. That's Pacific time zone too. So
What's that, like 3 hours difference in us?
Yeah.
I think 2.
you got maybe 2. I don't know, Mountain and Pacific. So
We're Eastern. So
and I'm Central. I didn't get that. Understand? No, I don't get that one. So
I didn't get that. Understand that. I mean, I don't know.
It's fun sometimes kind of decipher what you guys want to tell us.
You're pretty good at it because there's some words.
We all talking a secret code.
You're pretty good at it because there were some words in some of them you figured out what they were and I didn't. 3 hours difference for me.
3
hours for you.
3 hours different from me too. Okay.
Oh, she didn't understand about Nancy's blocks sending them.
Oh no, we didn't either.
But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, y'all type something. Let us decipher what you're saying. So
Everybody went to sleep. Gotta get that coffee so you can wake up.
Uh-huh.
Victor might be on the phone with her boyfriend.
Well, you don't call her and wake her up now. Will.
She's on the phone with her boyfriend.
Oh,
Uh,
I think she broke up with you, Wilkes. I think she broke up.
yeah. She's trying to let you down gently.
Oh.
That's
You couldn't afford her. She buys too much fabric. So
true. That's right. That's right.
oh, Wilkes, you do come up with some good ones, though.
What? She gave me her number.
she won't give it to. She won't
give me her number. Oh, I can see why.
I don't have her number either.
Nope, neither do I. Better not give your address either.
Yeah, you'll have to join a block swap to get everybody's address.
She kicked me to the curb.
You just need to find somebody closer to your neck of the woods, Wilkes.
Yeah, she's too far away.
He's too far.
Just long distance.
Them long distance relationships might work better than the ones close by, though.
Good. Are you from 96 South Carolina?
I can't recall where 96 said she was from. I'm thinking it's the South, but can't remember what state.
He says a long-term relationship. He. Sandra's busy with babysitting and
dog setting. I guess you still got that dog.
And quilting.
Mm-hmm.
Her life is full. She's
and all that time on there with Kathy every day. So she's
every day. Sometimes it's like 12 hours a day or something like that. They go for hours and hours and hours. I can't go that long. 3,000 miles away. That's long term.
Long distance. Something fell in the floor.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. It's long distance.
No.
Do you like self-threading needles?
I don't have any of them. There was a time that I threatened to get me some, and then it got where I could see to thread them. I think some of those eyes are smaller in some needles than other needles.
I've never used them.
I would be afraid my thread would come out of it all the time, though, and you'd keep having to keep putting it back in place because it just have a little open hook and where the eye is.
I think so. I don't know. I've never used them, and so.
I hadn't either. I might get someday when I get old. When I can't see to thread them anymore, I might get some.
I think Sandra knows I love picking on her. She is a sweetheart.
Yeah, she knows that you love picking on her, but I'm not sure if she loves you are picking on her, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, all right.
Campobello, South Carolina. That's Donna. Yeah, that's Donna.
Yeah. And 96 is from 96, South Carolina
Oh yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay.
Have to own and wear a poo necklace. Here we go.
Here we go again. That poo always comes up. That is kind of cool that 96 gal's from 96.
96.
Yeah.
She's a first lady I've ever met that had a poo poo doo doo necklace.
Me too. Me too. That's the first one that I've ever met that had one.
Did you see that block that Peggy Lynn had?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And she said Sandra won too. That Patty did. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Uh,
You don't start something around here because they'll never forget it. Guess who Nancy's from Western Kentucky?
I'll try to remember that, but I forget. If you don't keep telling me where you're from, I forget.
Yeah, you can't remember all these people where they're from. I think Patty G and Peggy and I think are the only ones from Indiana. That's where my name came from. Yes, ma'am. Not sure how far you are from me. Do you know? Huh. Well, let's go do some mowing and weed whacking today. Too hot. No mowing and weed whacking. Besides, the grass is getting brown and dry here.
But Terry did mow our yard here a day or two ago, but it was getting so tall. I couldn't get to the clothesline. Now the weed eating is still way behind. We don't get everything done anymore.
I don't know how you do with all you do. He's busy outside. You're busy inside.
Mm-hmm.
About 8 acres to do today. It's too hot.
Oh, they're about 90 miles apart. They're pretty close to y'all. Are pretty close together. Yeah. And 8 acres is a lot.
I have to cut grass today too. I'm dreading it. Plus, have to weed eat. We're still getting a few red tomatoes. There's still quite a few green ones out there.
We're not getting many. He'll bring in just a little handful that we'll eat, but not enough tomatoes to can anymore. But that's okay.
Yep.
Because I put up a bunch.
3 different yards today. No thanks. My day of lawn mowing maintenance work is over. Yeah, they're practically neighbors, only 90 miles apart.
I just don't think there's very many people that come on here from Arkansas, though.
I'm not that far. I'm not that far from Mona and Nancy, really. 2.5 hours. That's not bad. 3 hours. I'm not that far from Peggy either. Hi, Kim.
Goodness, I'm sneezing this morning.
There's more coming on. There's more coming on.
Good morning, Kim. Oh, there's Laura. Good morning, Laura.
He does lawn maintenance on the side. Huh.
Oh, it's moving fast all of a sudden.
It's really fast.
Put them over there.
She used to live in Ohio. Don't you live in Florida now, Susan?
Yeah. I think
she had the hurricane.
In the hurricane.
Yeah. She used to live in Ohio. Yep. Florida. Florida's too hot for me. I don't like heat.
Did you live in Florida? Did you live
No.
in Florida? No, okay.
My sister-in-law lives in Florida. We go see her once a year. We was down there at the end of January, first week in February, and it was 85. It was still too hot.
Hmm.
But when we left here, we had snow and ice.
Wow.
Oh, he's leaving.
Yeah.
Bye-bye to you, all you hens. Have a blessed day and take care. Jesus loves you all.
Well, I keep wanting to stick it over there. It is. Finally got it. About the time I click on it, it would jump.
It's coming through fast. They're coming through fast.
Yeah. Thank y'all for blessing me, because I did sneeze a few minutes ago. I don't know where that come from, but
He has to go out and mow and weed eat. I love that night that you guys walked him through making potato cakes.
oh yeah, that was funny. That was funny. West Palm, Florida.
Yep. That's where her oldest son was born.
Well, my hubby's up. He's getting him a cup of coffee.
What's it, 6, a little after 6 there?
Yeah, 6:18. It's
Yeah. He'll be wanting biscuits and gravy or
He
bacon
will.
and eggs.
well in a little while. I'm gonna fix it too early, because then if I feed him breakfast too early, then he wants lunch pretty early.
He works hard.
So feed him a later breakfast, and then he does better till lunchtime.
Yeah. After my dad retired and everything, my mom told him he didn't have to eat as much because he didn't work. She was like you. She's her room was in the kitchen, always in the kitchen.
First time Rachel, my husband, went on a cruise, it was 4 degrees here and 86 in Florida.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh? Yep. It was so icy here the day we left. A friend came to pick us up to go to the airport, and he couldn't even get up in the driveway. It was so slick.
Wow.
We had to carry our luggage down the end of the driveway. And it was so slick, I was afraid I was going to fall. We traveled first 13 years of our marriage. He was an iron worker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's fun seeing where everybody's at and what they did for a living, and
It is, yeah.
It'd be fun if someday we could all meet each other in person.
Yeah, but that maybe someday we'll have to plan something like that.
I haven't seen anyone from North Dakota. I haven't either, or Minnesota. I haven't seen anybody. No, I haven't.
Trying to think. Seems like there's some from Minnesota.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't Deb Clutter from North Dakota? Did she move from California to North Dakota?
North or South one. It's one of the Dakotas. I never can remember which one. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to look at. We have all those addresses and stuff, from the block swap. We have to look and see.
And if we went back and watched all the lives and read all the comments, you'd know how old everybody was and where they're from.
How many kids they got, if they're married or not married.
Oh.
Yep.
And I ain't going to start making notes.
No.
Who's who or where's what. When I first started doing this, I thought I would, but nah. Y'all just have to tell me again if I don't remember.
But back in the day, we couldn't do any of this. No modern technology, where we didn't even know each other or could see each other or even talk or
We kind of years ago, what was pen pals or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did that very much though. But I would see things where you could do that. But
Yeah.
But this is better than a pen pal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You talk like you're sitting here at the kitchen table with each other.
I know. Yeah.
I grew up in Denver, Colorado, married and moved to Montana for a construction job, then to Missouri, been here since 1978.
Yeah, you've been in Missouri a long time.
Yeah, I've been in North Dakota. We went to North Dakota once. That was so different. There was it was so flat. You could see for miles. Yep.
In 96, y'all says everyone seems to be in a great mood today. We're always in a good mood. Yep. If you're not in a good mood and you come on and talk to friends, then you're getting one. So
even at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
You get more moody at night after you've been up all day and you're tired. So
that is true. That's true.
Nothing's went wrong yet today. It's still a good day.
It's a new day.
New day. Mm-hmm.
45 years. I've been in Indiana all my life, so born and raised. Mm. We'll be here till the end of my life.
Yeah. I've been in Arkansas my whole life, and I live within just a few miles of where I grew up at.
I'm about 50 miles now from where I grew up at.
I'm about 2 or 3, so
that's when you meet a guy and get married and move away. So
yeah,
that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
what part of Indiana?
I went in yesterday. I wasn't in there 1 minute. And they were going.
Yeah.
What?
Yep, I left LOL and fast.
Okay, one chat I went into yesterday. They were going at it.
Wow.
I left and fast.
Didn't you stay around and be nosy and see what they were fussing about?
You just sit there. You just sit there and be quiet, listen.
I would have probably lurked just a little bit to see what was going on, just a little bit, and then if it had gotten too bad, I'd have left. But
yeah, there's no reason for that. Yeah, you have to be curious to find out what the subject was or why they were arguing.
Uh-huh.
She was afraid it might rub off on me.
Oh. 96, you need to come up here and introduce yourself to them. Yeah. You do. I've seen you up on Vicky, so I know you're not shy. You're not shy. I know you're not. Some of the ladies won't come up here because they're shy, but I don't think you are. So
I was at the beginning because I'd never been on any live before. Lakes and trees. Yeah.
I've actually got a few stitches made on this morning.
You stitch yours down by hand on the back?
Yeah, if they're more fancy, I do. Now, if it's just a kid quilt, I won't. I'll just sew them with the machine. But
what kind of did you used a layer cake for that, right?
I did, yeah. And I had to buy a little extra for a little bit of it I bought some extra for those cornerstones, the cornerstones, and a little bit in the center.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty.
those blocks were the layer cakes. Yeah.
Right. But is that brown in the center? Is it, or
Yeah, let me see if I
yeah.
can
So
see
those
that.
are those all the same fabric?
The fabric line, yeah, from the same line. Is that what you meant? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got that pattern. I don't have any layer cakes, so I'm gonna have to get something.
Well, yeah. Well, you could probably use something else, but that's just what it was a Missouri Star.
Yeah.
And that's what she used. So.
You can make it scrappy, but I kind of wanted the same fabric line,
Yeah.
Everything match. Sometimes I do scrappy but.
And Joy, good morning, Joy.
Eagle Point, Oregon. Lisa Martin. All the sweet chat folks. Huh.
Southern.
Oh, she lived in 30 states and 3 foreign countries. Wow.
Joy's been all over. So
30 states. She was an army brat, she said.
No, I might scare y'all this morning. Bedhead. If my hair is a mess, my husband and I complain about it, my husband said, well, put on a cap. But I don't wear a cap.
No, neither.
If it happened to be in the garden for a while, I might put on a hat because but I don't wear a cap.
Said she looks like a scarecrow. Huh. Hutchinson. No, I don't wear hats either. My husband had to start wearing a hat because he's got a spot on his nose and had to go to dermatologist and have it burn off. And they told him, he said, make sure you wear a hat because he's outside a lot. Mm-hmm. And a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah. Well, Terry wears a cap, but then through the years, he's got these little brown spots on top of his ears. So when he's really out in the hayfield, he put on the bigger hat.
Yeah.
It's just a cap.
This last time he had a spot on his ear he had to have taken off too. So he's not used to hats. He never wore a hat before. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Kim Burris' family's all over Kansas.
Yeah. I've never been to Kansas.
Like I told you guys the other day, I've not been no place. Nowhere. I'm too old to start going very far. Just a day trip north of the house, about as far as I want to go. So
that's right. Tomorrow's your anniversary, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Years go by fast.
They do. Don't seem like it ought to have been that many years, but it'd be 43.
Wow. Ours will be 37 in October. My husband's older than me, and I was 28 when we got married. So he kept telling people, well, I robbed the cradle. I said, well, I guess I robbed the old folks' home. He quit saying that after that. Yeah, happy anniversary.
Yeah, be 43 years tomorrow. And his cousin, Terry, how we met is his cousin was married to my brother. And so she fixed us up on Oh, we kind of knew each other because we're from the same community, but she fixed
Right.
us up on the date.
Mhm.
And then like I said, she was married to my brother, and then she got cancer and died at 28. So she's been gone a long time.
Oh,
No, I know.
that's young.
It is young. Yeah.
We met at church.
And she's been gone. Oh, she's been dead about 30 years now. Still miss her. You know how there's people you still miss after all
Oh
them years?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You never forget him.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we met at church, and the first time he asked me out, I told him no.
Oh,
I told him I wouldn't see how really interested he was. See if he'd come back. Yeah, it's true. The older you get, the faster time goes by,
mm-hmm.
and the weeks go by so fast. I said
The
when I was
yeah.
working, the days it would go by slow. Of course, you wanted to go home. It was time
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to going home. But now that you're retired, it goes by so fast.
Yeah, the days just fly by, and then the weeks, and then it all goes by fast.
Yeah.
We've been chatting an hour. Can you believe it?
Yep. Did you get your binding done or just get
No,
started?
I'm not done. I may have one side done altogether, So no, it's not done. I just laid the needle down.
She didn't marry till she was 23. You had 30 years, 2 girls and 2 grandchildren together.
I think I was 21 when we got married.
My excuse was, no, I was no hurry to get married because I grew up with 5 brothers. Just the way guys are, forget it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Joy was 17 when she got married.
41.
Oh.
Oh.
So you've been with Scott for several years then too, haven't you, Joy?
Oh. Hmm. My mom and dad was married 68 years.
My mom and dad were married 67, and he died about right around their anniversary because he was in the hospital during their 67th wedding anniversary, and then he passed away. So
Yeah, they were married 68 when she passed away. And she passed away on March 17th of one year, and then he passed away March 3rd of the next year.
Mm-hmm.
Almost exactly a year apart. So
like 10
they
years.
celebrate 10 years.
See, today we're talking about when we got married. The other day, how old we was.
What else?
We're gonna know everything about everybody.
We're going to have to write this all down.
where we met and how we met. we could write a book on everybody's life.
Yeah. It's interesting to know, where everybody's at.
I know it's just chit chat. That's what we're on here for. Just chit chat.
It is.
And sometimes this is more fun than them chats where we sew and stay busy because we get to visit. So
yeah. Got married at 33. No. I was no hurry, had to be the right one to come along. I wasn't gonna marry just anybody.
Well, I would have probably got married younger if anybody would have come along, but I was so shy and quiet. Nobody would even talk. I wouldn't talk to nobody. That's the reason the sister-in-law had to fix us up, because both of us were not going to talk to nobody. So
that's the way I was. Yeah.
What's everybody having for supper? Need some ideas. Yeah, give me some ideas too.
Yeah. My mom always said she liked to cook and she was a wonderful cook, but she said, I just wish somebody make the decision what to have. You know,
yeah.
I don't know what we're having. I have no idea.
I don't know. There's still time to put something out to thaw out for supper.
Oh, her parents got married at 28 and 30, and they're still married at 94 and 96. Wow.
And Mona's in here. Good morning, Mona.
Oh, she's up. She got her tea.
Yeah, Mona's a tea drinker, y'all. Yeah. She's
Bring your tea and join us. Just got home. Oh. They're having cheeseburgers.
That sounds good. I like cheeseburgers.
I do too. We had so many tomato stuff yesterday. It was bacon, lettuce, and tomato. It was too hot to do anything else. I don't, having the oven on and everything.
I know. I made a tater tot casserole last night for supper, and Terry said, "You turned the oven on." he ate the casserole, but he complained because it turned the oven.
Yeah, he liked the casserole, didn't he?
Put it together and throw it in the oven, and not have to worry about it.
So. He didn't mind eating it though.
He ate it, yeah. And it did well. I do have some of that left over that I put in the refrigerator. For lunch, we'll have leftover tater tot casserole, but then I
like leftovers.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
One of these days, it's gonna be soup time. Making soup.
Yes. Yeah.
I like soup in the wintertime.
Well, now spaghetti, and spaghetti's like a quick fix for us around here. I can make it pretty fast.
I like baked spaghetti.
Yeah, I've done that. Usually not, but I have made it. Yeah.
Mac and cheese with sausage and broccoli.
Now that sounds good too. If y'all want to watch Joey Stewart, she does some good cooking on her channel too. Just make it there on the stove, just pretty quick and easy.
Cornbread with beans.
I've got a few leftover beans, but we ate all the cornbread because I made just a little bit of cornbread. Because sometimes we won't eat the whole pan of cornbread if I make a big pan, so I just made a little bit. And it's wasteful to have to throw it out, so I just made just what I thought we'd eat.
My sister sent me a recipe yesterday for an apple cake. It sounded good. It's got almost like a caramel glaze on top.
Oh, that does sound good. Caramel is one of my favorite flavors. I love caramel.
Yeah. She's got a lot of good recipes. I told her next time I come to her house, I'm just going to bring a pad of paper and a pencil and get her recipes and copy them.
On Facebook yesterday, I saw a recipe it was a caramel cheesecake type stuff, but the crust was Ritz crackers. Now I thought that would be good. Yeah, I haven't. I hope the recipe's still up there on the Facebook because I thought that'd be good.
It's a cheesecake.
Because it had cream cheese. Now I didn't go read it real close, but I do know it had the Ritz crackers in it, and in the cream cheese sweetened with some kind of caramel on it. But that'd be like salty caramel.
Like salty, yeah.
It sounded good to me. I think I may try. I don't know when, but I think
we haven't had salmon patties in ages. That's a good idea. I love salmon patties.
I do too. Yeah. Yeah, Joey's cooking just plain country, but it's good.
Yeah, I love salmon patties. That's an idea.
Yeah. And Good Morning Life with Misty.
Half of it was in my freezer, so she's going to use it for dressing for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I tried to clean out my freezer the other day, and I found all kinds of cornbread It was the one. It was the freezer up by in the refrigerator, and it had so much stuff in there that I thought it's time to throw it out and start saving again. So, because there was a cornbread, there was biscuits, there was everything. I could have made dressing with what I throwed out, but every once in a while, it's just time to get rid of the leftovers and start again.
But when you first put it in there, you think, "Oh yeah, I'm going to use it." And you totally forget about it.
Going to remember it and all that, and then I don't. There was some stuff I couldn't even recognize it. So because I'm real bad about bagging up the leftovers and saving them, and sometimes we'll eat them, and sometimes I forget about them.
Yeah. So, Rita, you're making me hungry. See, we always end up talking about food, always.
Oh. Food and life in general, but then you have to. Food's part of life, though.
That's right.
You have to.
That's right. My mom, I could never make a pie crust like my mom did. She made such good pie crust.
Well, I make the pie crust with the egg and the vinegar and the water you mix in it, and it works for me. Now, Terry's mama, she could make them with just the shortening and the flour and the salt.
That's what my mom made with.
I have to do that. Those recipes never fail pie crust.
Oh, yeah. I have one of those. Yeah. I have that recipe,
and it works for me.
My mom just dumped it in, pinch of salt, this, that, and then it came out so flaky. And she was always making pies, and she made all of her bread.
Okay. I can make bread, but I don't if I don't have to.
No.
Oh, sometimes I think, well, I'll start making all our bread, but it don't happen. I'm kidding myself if I think I'm going to.
We have a bread machine too.
Mm-hmm. I do too, yeah, but
we have all these gadgets.
And then they take up counter space, and
I don't have room for them.
And then I'll put them someplace, and then I have to go hunt them up when I do want to use them.
We put them away. We got quite a bit of storage in the laundry room. Put them away, and then you forget about them. And then you don't think about it. Food processors and electric skillet. And
yeah.
I want to make some potatoes, cabbage, potatoes, and sausage.
Okay.
An electric skillet.
Recipe for a pie crust made in a stand mixer. It's from a chef and is absolutely delicious.
I have a stand mixer. I have a KitchenAid.
And I don't use my KitchenAid very often. I like just using my little hand mixer.
I have a hand mixer too, and it's just more convenient to get that out.
It is.
I got I got KitchenAid because I was making lots and lots of cake icing. Mixing up cake icing.
For all those church cakes you were making.
Yeah. And since I just decided I'm not making any more cakes, then I don't use it as often.
Susan wants Kim's recipe.
Oh, a recipe exchange. That would be fun.
That would be. We could make a little recipe book, couldn't we?
Just send everybody a recipe.
And then we could put it in a book together.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That would be fun.
You could send as many as you wanted to, so we'd have.
Put your name on it. Who sent it to you? Make sure you put your name on who sent it to you, maybe the date,
Yeah, let's me and you think on that and study on that. Let's do that.
I would love that. You could get look what we got for the block swap, 27 people, 27 new recipes.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they could send 3 or 4 though in an envelope. Yeah.
Wouldn't cost that much. It wouldn't cost anything.
That's a good idea. We're gonna do that. If y'all
I would love to do that. Probably get all dessert recipes.
Well, maybe you have to send one. Maybe you have to send one of a dessert and one of a casserole.
One main dish, one dessert, or a salad. So
they're not all desserts, but
right.
the dessert to be.
Let's do that. We would love to do that.
All right. We're going to do that. We're going to study on that, and you'll have to help me figure it out because I'm not good at organizing this
I'm
stuff.
not either, but we'll figure it out. I would love to do that. Yeah. We could get, put it on a recipe card. I'd write it. I wouldn't email it or send it like that. I just send it.
In your own handwriting, or if you printed it out, at least sign your name and your town and state. You wouldn't have to do.
Yeah.
What about you guys? You guys over in chat? You want to do a recipe swap?
I would love to do that.
And Vicki said yes, and you two are in charge.
See, that's what happens when you have an idea.
I'm going to delegate. I like to delegate. I'm going to put Rowena in charge.
Funny. Well, we got if everybody in the block swap wanted to do it, we got those addresses. So already got those addresses.
And everybody has to eat, and everybody I know has seen recipes someplace. So let's do this.
Oh yeah, I got lots of recipes.
It will be fun. Oh, Kim thinks it'll be fun. 96 gals in. See, we do more than just quilt around here. All righty. Get to thinking, Rowena.
You too. You have to help me. See what Peggy did was had everybody to send their addresses and stuff to her, didn't she? And then she made a list. And she made a list.
And who somebody it's the Awkward Quilter that's real good with those programs too. Maybe we could get her to help. I'm not good at this computer stuff. If you email me, I don't know how good I would be at sending out a group message or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, my husband's good at it. He's really good at it.
See, I'm afraid I'd screw that all up.
He's good at organizing. He's very organized.
Kim has my address, and it's okay if she shares it. Yeah. How about you, Kim? Are you good at doing this sort of stuff? Are you gonna accept this offer, Rowena?
Yeah, I'll get my husband to help me.
Do you accept this challenge?
I opened my big mouth.
Challenges. Oh. Yeah, maybe he can help Rowena.
So I'll have to think on it though. You have to think on it.
Okay. You can be back and let us know tomorrow.
Oh, no pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Let's see.
Yeah, it was your idea. So we have to give you the credit and the jobs.
He can eat the recipes, but he can eat he can eat the recipes. Oh, he'd like that.
There you go. Tag you're it, Rowena.
No channel. No, Mona, no channel.
Okay. Kim's computer throws fits and refuses to. That's mine. Or I don't handle it just right, or it don't work. How about you, Mona? Are you good at this sort of thing? You wanna come in and help Rowena?
She's off to sleep. She's off to sleep. She got off just in time, didn't she?
Oh.
It can't be that hard.
You're just abandoning us up here. We need some help.
It can't be that hard, really. Just get everybody's addresses and send them out. Everybody makes up their own recipes.
Let's see. You would have to give them your email address to send it. Or you might even set up a new Google account just for that. Maybe. I mean, reckon.
Yeah, and then just everybody else is doing the work and sending out the recipes.
That's right.
That's all.
Yeah. So what you. Yeah, but then they would have to put them in an envelope and mail them when the time comes. Yeah.
That's it. They wouldn't even have to. We didn't even have to make anything. Only sit down, write down 3 or 4 recipes.
Yeah. You hear that? Y'all don't even have to cook.
You don't have to cook. You don't have to sew. You don't have to do anything. You can even type them if you want to. Like she said, type them and they'll just sign your name and where you're from or the date or something on it. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if we should have a deadline of how, like we did with the block swap, a certain amount of time to get them out or what. But
yeah, but you kind of want to keep it short. You wouldn't want to drag out. And if they did, this is your baby. So
thank you, Rita. Thank you.
Oh,
that's a great idea. You do it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad y'all put up with me.
That's like at church. Someone come up with the idea, but they want you to do the job. And it's like, it's your idea. You do that.
And I'm usually the one that used to come up with ideas, and then I'd want somebody else to do them. But you guys have been the instigator of all these things we've been doing. So
it can't be that hard.
In Friends' Kitchen, that's right. That's where all the good ideas come from. So.
Yeah, and like I said, like my sister, I like that recipe. Send me that recipe. And you get them from all over, and they all got to be different. Everybody's got different recipes. You're not going to really get the same ones.
Yeah. And it would be fun to cook them. I'd do a video on cooking some of them. I would, and we'd all be getting recipes, so we could, all of us that had channels and wanted to.
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's worse. There you go. You got a job, Rita.
My kitchen will be test kitchen.
Okay. Terry will never be hungry again.
And 96 gal, we'll give her a lot of ideas for supper. So
yeah, that's how it all started. Ideas for supper.
Ideas. That's right.
See, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, you use recipe cards. Send your recipe cards.
Okay,
that'd be fun. Yeah, they're interesting from different parts of the country.
Yeah.
And
Vicki, you'd try one or two. I think we've got a new thing going.
We got a lot of Southern gals in here. That'd be good. They got good recipes.
Yeah, but we have some from the West Coast too.
Yeah,
with Lisa and Oregon and Vicki in California. So
you think about just like we say, like 3 recipes, one main dish, one dessert.
Or more if they wanted to. That'd be up to them, wouldn't it?
Not to put a limit on it. Just send as many as you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. Really no rules to it. Just
no rules.
Send what you want. Yeah. It's a good idea.
But let's see. Like if 30, 40 people participated, you'd have to send out that many envelopes, though.
Yes,
right.
True. Yeah, that's true. But you can put several recipes in one envelope.
Yeah. But I mean, what I'm saying, what if 50 people sent you their addresses? I mean, I don't think there would be, but what if 50 people did? Then we'd have to send out 50 envelopes.
You would.
The more that participate, the more the postage is going to be. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. 3 recipes, 1 casserole, 1 dessert, and 1 anything you want. That's what I thought about 3.
Yeah.
I thought about 3. Like 3, 1 casserole or 1 main dish, 1 dessert. It don't have to be a casserole, just 1 main dish.
Yeah.
1 dessert and maybe a salad or something. There's all kinds of salad recipes out there.
Okay, Laura. See, there's two. Laura, you need to get Laura to help you. Laura Austin is the one that does all that stuff on the computer too, doesn't she?
I mean, like I said, I get my husband to help me. He's good on the computer. That's not a problem. Provide your own stamps. Yeah.
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 Start October 1st and end October 31st. What do you think?
Oh, we're going to be gone in October. So,
Oh.
well, not all of it. We're not going to be gone all of it. Just the first week. That'll work. That'll work. Her computer crashed.
Oh. Oh no. Will it come back though? I guess.
I'll talk to my husband and he'll help me. And he's always got great ideas on the computer.
And we'll be now. I'm not sure if I'll be on here in the morning or not. With our, I got to give Terry some times.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So if y'all don't see me tomorrow, I could come on. Let's see, maybe come on tomorrow night or something. Anyway, we'll figure something out. But if you don't see me tomorrow, it's because we took our little drive. So
I have participated. Oh, it's your anniversary. You should take the day off. Spend it with your husband. I have participated in recipe exchanges before, and it was interesting.
Well, Laura, I like your ideas. I think they're good ideas.
Yeah, October 1st. It would work. It would work. The 1st to the 31st. How long? I mean, it's not going to take long to sit down and write 3 recipes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. Put them in an envelope and send them.
Yeah. It'll take longer to address all them envelopes.
Yeah.
But no, you're saying write out 3 recipes, but what if you're sending out 30, 40 envelopes? You're writing that recipe 30 times.
You can type them too.
Y'all better get started right now. So
you can print them on the computer too.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'll print them out and sign my name and just put my signature at the bottom of it.
Yeah, you can print them out. You don't have to write them all out.
I'm teasing. We cut up around here. You know that. So
okay, it gets more complicated. This is over. We're done. We're not doing it.
We don't want to do nothing hard. If this ain't easy, we can't do it. So.
It gets more and more complicated. I'm out.
Hey, good morning, John. You just come in. We're talking about a recipe swap now.
You want to join?
Rowena's in charge. Oh, bossy Rita here. Put her in charge.
You can all save money by emailing them. Yeah, you could.
That's true, but you know how much fun it is to get mail.
It is. It is. Let's see how many we get first, then decide.
Okay, yeah, then we decide. Yeah.
Yeah. See how many's interested.
Maybe we ought to just take the first 30 or 40 then, and if you don't get in at the beginning, it's too late.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Kim, you better no prayer. You better get started today.
You're gonna have carpal tunnel. I've had that. It hurts.
Start writing 3 or 4 a day, and by October 31st, you'll have them all written.
Do you have family you could invite over and give everybody cards and write it down?
Oh.
Get a group together and we have a card writing party, a recipe writing party.
Oh, that's something we could do it live and write our recipes too.
Yeah. Just like you do when you sew.
Yeah. And laugh and then make all these mistakes because we're laughing and cutting up.
Scratch it out.
I don't know what that says.
What is this?
My typing, I'll be typing on the laptop sometimes and think I'm typing one thing and I'll type something else.
If we did typing, we'd be typing what other people said. So. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Pre-printed recipe cards.
No, then now you can't do that.
No.
And the live would be fun. We'll do that.
The live would be fun.
We're gonna do that.
2 cups of yarn.
That's funny.
Make me cry.
Oh, yeah, y'all are hilarious. You know that. And y'all are the reason we do this because you make us laugh.
We'll think on it. We'll think on it. I'll talk to my husband and see, if he'll help me on the computer and the best way to do it.
And good morning, Cal Rush Hour. You're late too. We've done got all this planned. You missed you haven't missed the recipe swap, but that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I had carpal tunnel surgery too. I typed too many. It's 23 years did typing all day long. So I got it in my right hand.
Mm. And I agree, 96 gal. That's what the 2 cups of yarn was hilarious.
Add a pinch of thread.
maybe that's what we'll have to call this swap: the 2 cups of yarn. Give it a funny name. So.
Add a pinch of thread.
Add a pinch of thread. Yeah. Oh, y'all are cracking me up. Good morning.
A recipe swap is like a church cookbook, except the recipes will be from all over.
Yes. Yeah.
Our church done recipe books before. Yeah.
Ingredients for the recipe, but directions for a quilt that pattern. Don't ask.
Recipes for the directions for a quilt pattern.
Oh, Kim, we haven't done the recipes yet. We're talking about a recipe swap. You'll want to participate in it, probably.
Yeah.
We're still just working on the details. Rowena's in charge.
I'm not getting on any more of your lives, Rita.
Oh, yes, you are, Brian. Early in the morning. we're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We come up with all these good ideas early in the morning. Because I go to yawning to get sleepy at night.
Maybe I should come on at night. That way I don't have any ideas. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to have ideas. That's funny.
So y'all stay tuned for the details. Because they'll be coming out pretty quick.
Yeah, because Rita's in charge.
I'm the boss. I just delegate.
There's always got to be one that has to delegate.
Oh, we will keep you in the loop. It was Rowena's idea this morning, or was it 96 gal? Somebody had the idea. I don't remember who it was.
That's who started it, because she said she wanted the idea about what to fix for supper.
Uh-huh.
Blame it on her. On her.
And then Rowena says, "Oh, we need to swap recipes."
Now somebody wants a title for a cookbook. Rita has to come up with a title.
Yeah. No, y'all have to help me, because there's some cute ones, and we're funny gals, so we want it to be cute and funny.
A catchy title. Recipes from the hen house. I don't know.
I kind of like the 2 cups of yarn and a pinch of thread. Oh. Yeah, it's always 96 gal.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies, this has been fun, but it's getting daylight out here, so I'm going to have to get
daylight here. It's
yeah, I can see in that door behind you.
It's really shining through.
Yeah.
The window's right
Okay,
here.
it's not hurting anything. I can just see that it's really daylight out there. So
the sun's really out. So I got to get off of here. And it's called the Hen's Nest Cookbook.
Hen's Nest. Maybe we'll have to take a vote on let people suggest names and take a vote on it. Maybe we can do that just for something to do.
I've done that before, and had to have so many, we didn't get enough to help. There was a handful of us. By the end, we picked the shortest ones to get the 100 we needed. What's this?
Yeah. I like the yarn.
Laundry Deb. She'll say she didn't get a recipe or something, and she's not even in isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you got to watch. You got to watch her if you're going to do a swap.
Yeah. Hey, Deb, did you get your recipe?
Yeah. Threads that bind us. Threads that bind us.
Find us. Y'all are just real creative. Good morning, June.
So you got to have ideas. Everybody put their heads together and come up with.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cute name, Threads That Bind Us. It is cute.
Uh-huh.
LOL. That's all she's got to say is LOL. You know what you'll do? Send her a blank card.
Yeah. Oh, Deb, we're talking about you. You were talking about you, Deb. After that little deal with Sheila, that was hilarious, though.
I thought she was serious.
Oh,
I didn't even look at the list or anything. Didn't realize she wasn't on. There were so many people on it. You didn't even realize she wasn't on it. So.
Oh,
She came in just in time to get off, I think.
This has been fun. This has been fun this morning. Now we got something to think about and study on all day too.
Yeah. If I can come up with some ideas, I'll just email them to you and see what you think in between. You know.
Well, hey, anything you come up with is fine with me. Now, this is. I just want to participate.
No, you're the delegator, remember? So you're involved. You are involved.
Food, fabric, fun. That's a good.
That's a good one
too.
See, somebody else can come up with a name.
And friends, food, fabric, and fun.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'll be looking in my cookbook. Yeah.
We're gonna do this. I think we're going to.
This might be bigger than you think.
No. Better be
what
did back for stamps.
What did we do?
I've got to put stamps in the budget this month, so I don't have a budget. But anyways.
Oh well, I don't know. Somebody suggested to email them too, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I like the cards.
I do. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, you could split them up in groups, I suppose. That, like you said, take the first 30 or whatever. Mm-hmm. Let's just see how many we get first.
Let's see how many we get first. Yeah, we'll play it by ear. That's what I like to do. I like to do everything play it by ear. So.
Yeah, me too. Food, friends, fabric, and fun.
I kind of like that, but I've liked all of them. So
I have too. It's gonna be hard to choose. Yeah. Well, I better get off of here.
Yeah, me too. I gotta go. If you guys don't see me in the morning, it's because Terry took me to the mountains and kicked me out.
Well, you tell Terry that if he takes you to the mountain and leave you, he's not gonna be eating anymore because
he's not gonna be eating
nobody cook for him.
That's right.
We got a special project we got to get going. You have to go back home.
We got to get this going, so I've got to get back home and get out the recipe book.
I'll be thinking on it. You too.
Okay.
You think about it.
All right, I'm ending the broadcast, y'all. It's sure been fun this morning. Thank all y'all for stopping by. Thank you, Rowena. I just love you coming up here with me.
I love coming up with you. Yeah, so, if I don't see you, happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.